What is up, everyone? As you guys have seen in the last many videos, we've been trying to get the coupe together so we can start enjoying it this season. Now we're at the point where we could finally go test the car. So in this video, we will be testing the car. We don't have any glass in it. It's missing a lot of body panels, but
we can drive it.
We could drive it. So today, we gotta prep a couple things before we leave, and in the morning, we'll go to faction and get alignment, and after that, we're going to E-Town. First thing we need is we gotta hook this thing up. Let's drill some nice holes in my nice floor. I'm tired of drilling these holes, Grandpa.
I'm too damn bad.
I'm tired of these dead batteries. If you guys remember, we have a full Villains S-chassis handbrake assembly. We have their handbrake up front, and we have the line that's gonna run to the rear calipers. And they do it a little bit more simple than most, which keeps things nice and easy and well affordable for you guys. So instead of running a line to the back and then teeing it to the rear calipers, they do a double stack banjo. I don't know if you've ever seen one of these before. It's actually a really smart idea. And my black coupe was like this for years and had zero issues. So what you do, you take this, we get a line that's gonna connect the rear calipers, right? So they get fluid to both. And it just stacks over this. You see that?
Yeah.
Interesting, huh?
Smart, so then that line is just under the car.
Yep, and then this line will go under the car to the other caliper. So with the e-brake line, just like anything else, you wanna make sure they're not in the way of anything moving or anything hot. So we're way above the exhaust, and I wanna leave a little bit of slack on the outside because the suspension's gonna go up and down, right? So we're gonna wanna leave some slack in it so it has plenty of room to go up and down with it. And now we just bleed it like regular brakes, hopefully. Pump a little bit, put a little pressure on it, and then slowly push it in when I tell you to.
Yep.
All right, a little bit of pressure.
Pressure. And bottoms out.
All right, one more time. Look at that. We got a second set of calipers for a little handbrake. No factory e-brake cables to stretch and piss yourself off. It's sick when the factory handbrake works, but whatever. I'm gonna call Tommy Josh.
Be nice if Milwaukee sent us one of those nice rivet guns.
Yeah, Milwaukee sponsor us.
And of course, guys, don't forget, get your ride height set first before alignment. And now that we have the overs on, get it, you know. Perfect. Ride height. You like that? I like that. I think it's good.
It's functional.
Yeah. Any lower is gonna look like super uneven.
Yeah.
We gotta leave some height in the front. Donkey style, you guys know how it goes. What is it? It's like the mullet function in the front, party in the back.
Yeah.
And now it's time to remove the brake and oil and hope nothing's in it. You know what you do? Here's a cheat code, right? You use a pan that already has a bunch of metal shavings in it. So then, like, if there's anything in there, you can just be like, oh yeah, that was in the pan.
That was already there.
Just trade secrets, you know? And boom. You see the metal through the stream, you know you're not having a good time, but I don't see anything, so. Quick little swig. No metallic to me. That's a good feeling.
Yeah, that's what he drives to go get oil.
Isn't this thing lovely, dude? I literally drove it yesterday and I was like, why have I not been driving this every single day? I do it every single time. It makes you just want to like sell everything and just buy these. I know that sounds cliche, but so if anyone wants to buy an R34, S14, I don't know if I'm ready to give up a 15 yet.
I'll take the Chaser.
You'll take the Chaser?
Yeah.
No, I love the Chaser. That's a good car. Fresh oil. One of the last things we have to do to the car is put some hood pins in it, because right now we do have this latch, which is nice. They put a metal U in there. It's not fiberglass, but striker, that's the term. Professional body man Brian, striker. I'm not gonna trust that. When pressure gets on the hood, there's a lot of surface area, it pulls really hard, and we've seen way too many hoods go flying up and destroy your windshield and destroy your roof. So suck it up and put hood pins in your car. All right?
Aero catches.
Aero catches is, yeah. They've been making the same thing for 20 years. You know the pins that we had in Japan?
In Japan.
Don't use those.
Oh, the Chelsea Dongle pins?
Okay, the Chelsea pins. Don't use those things. That's the old grease trick, you know? Hell yeah. Good old grease trick. So what were you thinking? We're doing sideways style, angled, straight, maybe crooked, you know, really normal. Follow the button. Oh, just symmetrical, it'll look good.
I normally put them straight or at a slight angle.
And exciting stuff, my dash mount just showed up. Excessive makes there's a couple companies that make like really nice mounts for common dashes. Excessive, theirs is the cheapest and it looks good, so.
Tried to measure, but the hood's not symmetrical, so I just went by eye with Austin's help.
Did you do one of these?
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. When we were building the cradle for the Porsche, the whole thing was, do you do what measures straight or what looks straight?
What looks
Because if it measures straight, but it looks crooked,
Is it really?
is it really right?
You want to adjust your studs, latch it, and then drill your holes. That's actually not bad. Does it look okay? Does it look straight? Yeah, there you go. Now most hoods are double layered, so you will have to cut this out to allow this to slide in. Sometimes you can cut some of it and slip it in, but if I try to bolt both layers together, it sucks the outside in. And sometimes, just sometimes the universe goes your way and you're able to slip it in between both without having to cut anything. I like that method way better actually.
5 minutes to install, 25 minutes of going to the hardware store to get the right hardware to mount it because you lost it. Cars.
Yeah, a little trick with these is if you have them very tight, don't yank on this because you will snap this off, especially if they're the Amazon ones.
Yeah.
Push right here. This little stud just
Okay.
buy arrow catches because if you buy the Amazon ones, you will snap this immediately.
Have you ever snapped one of them before?
That's me, I know.
Yeah, trust me, I know too.
Actual arrow catch.
The worst is when you're helping someone with their car, you don't know how tight their hood, and you just break them on them. They're like, oh dude, you gotta push it down first. You're like, I'm so sorry.
Nice.
As far as I can see, this thing is ready to get tested. So we got a bunch of tires to do, a bunch of things to load up, and well, we'll see you in the morning. Sorry. What up, everyone? It's next day. We're here at Action Motorsports here in somewhere New Jersey. East Coast alignment kings of the drift world builds and
Frankie Faction.
Origin big dealer. Hey. You too. You guys saw it last year when we finished with the black coupe. We came here. We started the season by coming down the faction, getting alignment, testing the car. So follow suit, get your car together, have the boys align it, and get you straight. So they just renovated the shop, so I'm really excited to see it. But first step to this is getting her straight.
We did a lot of work in there.
I don't think you know what you're about to see.
Can I do a burnout in that?
No. No.
New shop burnout?
Yeah. So bring it in.
them, they expanded so much.
Yeah, it's a
Good job,
bit
guys.
of an upgrade.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I'll take you on a little tour, I guess, but it's not obviously not done yet.
More space means you just cram more cars in it.
Yeah, that's the problem. It filled up really quick, and I didn't plan on having all these cars parked here.
What's crazy about the expansion here? It's the first time your car's moved in years.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna show you where it is. I'm just gonna leave it back there. And,
Throttle with the link. Yeah,
you put all this on video too?
some of it, not all of it. So like, you know how they get flimsy when you cut them out? So I put a
Yeah.
bar in here to keep it nice and like tight. Because I had to put the new floor in for this cell.
This is why I like when you bring your cars, 'cause they're done right. And I appreciate everything on these cars.
Sick. We're like, my eyeball alignment's not too bad, dude. Caster's like on point, toe's not ridiculous, camber is on. Look at the camber is almost on point. I wouldn't mind a little bit more on camber, but to do that we'd have to really modify stuff.
I think you would have to get S14 lower control arms.
I have them, yeah.
You do have them?
Yeah. I think we'll leave it at 5, and then if I have any issues later on in angle, we'll be fine.
Yo, for an eyeball, this is pretty good.
I'll take it.
Okay. All right. This is gonna be relatively fast then.
We need to get the wireless.
So we got my bill of health right here, and we got a pretty simple alignment on this car, right? So what I did was I had 5 degrees of camber up front. I wish I had a little bit more, but we're kind of maxed out where we're at without having to modify some things. I started with an 1/8 inch toe out. We have 7 degrees of caster. We have 0 camber in the rear. We have a little bit of toe in, and everything else is squared up and happy. Since we put adjustable everything on the car, we need to get this thing rack aligned at least once, right? Give us a baseline, and from there, we can modify our alignment to make the car more aggressive or less aggressive depending on the track and, well, my driving style or who I gotta drive with, right? Getting a baseline is super important, especially when you start throwing all the adjustable stuff on, so make sure you happen. Come down the faction for the guys that do it. They got it figured out. That sounds awesome.
Dude, my eyes are so dry.
Always gotta tip your alignment guy. Sir, case of breezy for the boys.
Oh no. Thank you, sir.
He goes, oh no.
Oh no, we better pop these now.
Get breezy, Frankie?
I'm not getting breezy, but I'll watch these guys get breezy.
Well, it's noon, so fair response.
I think it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
Dropping the juice.
All right, off to E-Town to go test this thing out. We're here, Englishtown, New Jersey, with me, Chris, and Matt. Boom, boom, boom. If you guys want to come and run down the track yourself, hit up Chris at
East Coast Drift School?
yeah, and he'll teach you how to drift. You don't do car rentals anymore, do you?
No.
Bring your own
That
car.
was way too much overhead, and now I'm doing way better with way less overhead.
All right, so we're here to test a car. We just got a chance of slight drizzle, which is bad news bears because. So we'll just cross our fingers tight on that one. But
What are you sniffing, pup?
fresh build, fresh alignment, everything's new. It's gonna be the first time the car's really put the test. It did good on the dyno. Stop. No. I can't bring it. first time the car is gonna be really put under the test. So this is when we find out that stuff's gonna break and stuff like that. So high hopes, low expectations. You know how it goes.
It's just a breakdown, a feel down.
Yeah, it's on the softer tune right now, so we'll see if we have to turn it up or not.
It's gonna feel so fast without the glass, though.
I know, it's gonna mess me up. And we have, unfortunately, it was too last minute to get anyone to drive with us, so I don't really have perspective of chasing speed, because you'll be driving a new car and be like, this thing's so fast, and you'll just be like, then you'll be able to chase someone and get your doors blown off. So either way, today I just want the day to make sure that everything's gonna hold
It's
up.
still a huge day. It's the first time this thing is actually gonna get slung around a corner.
Exactly. I mean, 6 weeks ago, you guys saw this thing was
Nothing.
nothing. It was a rotted out bare shell, so I'm pretty hyped. So let's have fun today. It's not gonna rain. It's not gonna rain.
Hey, we don't say the R word around here. We don't do it. We don't even look up. Don't even look up. Nothing's going wrong, all right? Nothing.
So what's nice about having Chris around is he can help us out with car setup and not. Chris is really good at,
Yeah, just so you know, that was like 6 clicks off of that side.
I told you it wasn't set up yet. Okay. And that's good. Chris will be able to look at my driving and be able to give me some out. He's my spotter for the day is what we're gonna put right here. So we'll get this car dialed in.
27 up front is where I normally start. It's a little on the stiff side, so if you're ever pushing a little bit, we can always pull it back.
Yep.
And then in the rear, I like to kind of go just over half.
Okay.
It seems to be a pretty good, pretty neutral start.
Just gonna go out on main track and get a feel for it. That's it. You just hop in and give it a go. Obviously keep it soft and timid the first lap, and then adjust the car or adjust your driving from there. It's a little wet. This thing's got angle. That's a lot different. That's a different animal. It's crazy how different it feels with the weight off the front. It feels like it has a lot more. I thought you get more front grip with the weight, but it feels like I actually have more front grip now. Like that, and the steering is way more progressive. Like the FDF was very linear.
Yep.
This is like almost a little bit exponential towards the end. So when I flick it in, it like gets the angle quick. You saw when I transferred over there?
Oh yeah, so that's what I did.
Yeah.
That's why I changed what I changed. I'm trying to make the front end just a little bit lazier.
Yeah.
And if you don't like it, we'll go back.
One of the hard parts too is I've been using a Nardi 350 in all my cars for years. This is a smaller, I believe this is a smaller wheel, which makes my input a little bit different, and it's a little bit smaller and twitchier. So a lot is different, but I don't know, it's sick.
Basically, when she says size doesn't matter, she's lying.
It's what you're used to, okay? So first issue, the car felt like it was being dragged, and then when I finally finished the lap, the car basically came to a dead stop when I let off the pedal. And I put too much preload on my brakes to try and make the pedal feel better, and now that the brakes are warm, they locked up.
All part of the shakedown.
Thank you. Can you reach?
No.
Damn it. Do we have any pads we can steal? You got a pillow or something?
Probably.
The car is so much different than my coupe, but yet so similar. My brain is having a hard time like just forgetting the black coupe and just letting this one ride, because usually I'm good about jumping in random cars, but it's got so much freaking side bite, which is what my black coupe has none of. So I'm used to kind of like loading the car up and then throwing it at the corner and then once it gets in the corner, then I kind of pedal through it, right? Where this thing, you have to drive it to the corner and then drive around the corner. It's all throttle. It's having a hard time because my black coupe would just go flying off track, where this needs to get to the outer zone. And then the angle kit is so much more sensitive. Like, we knew it would be super sensitive. So that's B-knuckle for you, right? Like that. Anyone who's driven an N-style car on the simulator knows how twitchy those freaking things are. I'm having a hard time letting myself walk the wheel through because my brain is just like, flick this heavy JZ into the corner, you know? So it's good. Once I figure it out, it's gonna be crazy. Do what you gotta do, clutch, kick in, brake it, do whatever, put it through the ringer.
If it survives me, it'll survive anyone.
Dun dun dun.
Limiter sounds sick.
We're having a hard problem where at low angle the car doesn't feel responsive enough, and so what we're going to do is we're adding a little bit of toe out, equal on each side, since we just got a rack line, so we know it's square. And with the toe out, it'll make it a little bit twitchier at the low angle. But when I walk it from corner to corner, it'll have a little bit more response because it's a little numb in the middle.
Twitchy as
I feel like the steering wheel just got ripped out of my hand. Sun ain't right. Look who just showed up.
Hey.
Car's fighting me.
I'm gonna drive it now because it's gonna rain.
Yeah,
I want to
go.
drive it before the rain.
Go,
what if I break it?
Then good. I want to know if it's me needing to adjust my driving style or if something's not right.
It should feel just like the Japan car, except the other side of the...
My Japan car was the easiest car to drive on the planet, and this one is not.
This is not that easy.
Have you seen the car since you brought it to me as a bear show?
No, I'm gonna look at it later.
Okay.
It's gonna rain. I don't want it to rain on me.
Hurry up, go drive.
I can't drive in the rain. I suck.
Your fat ass fit in that seat?
Immediately, right into it.
Okay, yep. Big fat entry. Okay. What are you doing, Tom? Oh my God, Tom. Oh my God, you guys couldn't see that. He just ended up backwards on the first corner.
Let's see. We'll see this transition. Damn it.
Oh, damn, that's the one that was killing us.
That was it, dude. That was killing us.
I mean, I'd rather know it's just me. Oh, no, he spun it.
Yes, thank God. It's not us. It's the wheel out of your hand.
Right?
Yeah, the steering's real, but like, it's just like...
How was yours feel?
Let me try again.
Or do you have a
Let me
350
or a 330 wheel?
Same wheel.
Same wheel. My steering is really light. Yeah, how much air we got on the front tires?
How much air is in it? 30?
35.
35.
Oh, wow. All right, let me try again. I was just afraid on the entry.
I can tell.
It did the no power steering thing and it just snapped my wrist. Holy shit. You install these racks, can they roll at all? Yeah. Car drives like, I mean I could drive, it's weird because it's not my car. Like my car I'll just toss right now at 100 miles per hour and not think twice because if I go into the tire wall it's not a brand new car. You know what I mean? Like, don't be a bitch.
I'm trying. Tom does say the steering does feel tight, but he got a little used to it. It seems like everyone's having an issue on the right-hand turn. I'll keep that in mind. I'm gonna go out and just kill off these tires and try and feel more through it and just get it more down, and that's what we're here for. But Tom's gonna do some laps, and you never know how fast your car is until you try to chase another car, so I'll try and chase him. I just lost the steering wheel. still fighting me. I know both the guys had very similar issues, so we're gonna unhook the sway bar because I might have the sway bar preloaded more on one side, right? So like, think about the sway bar tying the lower control arms together. If they're sprung unevenly, it could load up one side more. So we're just gonna disconnect one link and give it a shot. All right, disconnected. Usually I hate having no front sway bar, but we'll see.
Oh, she's pissing.
Oh, yeah.
Pull on.
Hey, grab that body camera.
What are you? Oh, it's cooling. It happens. It's okay. End up in the grass?
No, I don't get my tree turned backy. I wonder when I lost the coolant.
You want to do it in my car?
I want to do it in your car, hell yeah. Well, at least we figured out the issue before this happened.
Did it get hot and then blew the fitting out?
It was just running like 10 degrees hotter than usual, and then like by here it was like 200, which is whatever, then 210, and we were idling at 250. It's hot for an SR, but it's not like, you know. Damn, I finally got used to it. Like
The sway bar.
the sway, I must have had the sway bar loaded weird because it was definitely worse to one side. But the car was definitely a lot easier. Steering wheel's for sure more twitchy, which we expected with the V-knuckle, so I have to, you'll see in that last clip my hands are a little bit more busy, but that's something I'll get used to over time and be fine. I was getting mad because I'm like, dude, I'm good at like hopping in random cars, like something's gotta be up. I'm bummed Tom ran out of tire because I finally got like cozy with him.
Dive on entry was pretty sweet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool,
It
thank
looked good
you.
from back here.
Because he pulled on me in the straight and I was like, damn it. Cool. Take some wins, expect some L's.
It's testing.
I
testing.
always say you win some and then you lose more. So I think today was
We won
pretty
more
good.
today. I think we won more today, so.
Definitely. We definitely won more today.
Tom didn't crash into me, so that's a bonus day. I'm Tom. I just said I had no tire left. Wah. Look at this. Look at him.
He's burning the rest of it off.
I know, he's nuts. He said I could drive it. Come on, man. Yeah, those are gone.
Just don't forget, I gotta drive home on these.
On these?
I gotta drive home, yeah.
On these tires?
I live 7 minutes away.
You want, on these tires?
Just don't blow them up. As long as they don't pop, we're good.
All right. So Tom's car had such little tire that I couldn't even drive around the turn fast enough because it was so loose. So the baggy didn't work out too well, but his car feels, your car feels incredible. Like incredible, and it's pissing me off.
Thank you.
Because our cars are extremely similar.
But you have new stuff in the front end. All my shit's used and old.
Like your car, I don't feel out of place in. Like Pro spec car. Like my car, I hop in that and I feel foreign in every aspect. Your car, I feel like I've been driving this for years.
Yeah,
like,
it's your steering, and your wheel wells got to get hammered way more. Look how hammered my wheel wells are.
But just dude, your car, we have the
think
same.
your wheels
We
get
have the
caught.
same spring rates, don't we? Your car feels way mushier, but it feels like it loves it. The same rack, same knuckles, same lowers, same everything. Cars are crazy, aren't they? Set them up exactly the same, and they're completely different.
Yeah,
engines.
it's just like how, like, think about it. I built this car 4 years ago, 3 years ago.
Yeah, so we've been able to micro
And
adjust
everything's
it,
all
yeah.
broken in already.
Hey, I think it needs to be broken in because that car is.
I think
It feels like it's fighting me the
I
entire
personally
time.
think
This
it's in
car was
I
just
think-
like push.
I think it's in the rack. I think all your problems are in the rack.
Yeah, the steering feels. You felt it. The steering felt.
I have
nuts.
a used rack in my house if you want to try and put it in and see if it fixes.
I'm tempted. You drove the car. It felt nuts.
Yeah, it's tight. And it spins you out. It like fucking broke my wrist.
Whatever. We'll get it sorted. We'll figure it out. Good car.
But for now, like, comment, subscribe. I'm Jimmy Oaks.
Alright, so we're officially back from the track, and I would say testing went pretty good. I'll say we had a lot of wins, we had some L's, but it's test day and things could be a lot worse. As you guys saw, the steering was fighting me, it was fighting Tom, it was fighting Chris, and it was driving me mad because I know how this car should feel, and it should feel amazing. It definitely didn't up front, and it was... And I'm not blaming the knuckle setup because I know this thing works, but tore it all apart this morning because you guys know I'd go crazy until I figured it out. So I got everything torn apart, and what I found was the steering column actually has a massive amount of resistance in it, and I think it's just being from crusty the bearings, or I mean, you saw the condition of the car when we got it. Where was the steering column? Probably in the grass for 10 years. I don't know. What we have here is S14 steering column out of the Zanky, and this is kind of like my mental baseline, right? So we can spin it nice and easy. You know, nice and easy. And then we have the crusty steering column out of the coupe, and well, I need to actually take my whole hands. I know it doesn't.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Try it, feel it real quick. I know they can't visit, you know.
Yeah, that's got so much resistance behind it.
So bad.
Versus that's just like, it spins so easily.
I mean, you could hear it. Like, listen, put the camera right there. This is the only part of the car I didn't replace. Everything for the pedals I rebuilt, like I did everything, and it's the goddamn steering column because we threw it in that one day, and I don't think I ever had an excuse to try and just like free spin it. This is ridiculous. So this, of course, is pre-hydraulic side, you know, pre-rack side. So anything that this is feeling is just going to be exaggerated into the steering wheel. So I'm really hoping this is the case because the steering feel was super inconsistent. In high angle transitions, there's so much load on the steering that it helped turn it, but at the low angle conditions, it felt like the steering was super heavy and numb. And I'd like to call that this is the culprit right here. So now I gotta find a steering column, but this is good news. If I didn't find anything this morning, I would have been.
Oh yeah, you would have been racking your brain.
I would have been crying. I say it all the time. I'd rather have a known expensive problem than an unknown problem you can't figure out. That's the worst thing in the world. So you got to seal up that damn coolant pipe again. In the back of the thermostat housing on the SR, there's a pipe that presses in. And when I got the motor, it didn't have it, so I bought a new OEM one. I got it nice and tight, pressed it in, but unfortunately it wasn't tight enough of a seal that when we got high coolant pressure at high temps, it must have pushed the hose out and then boom, coolant everywhere. I'm gonna have to take the intake off, do all the coolant lines, and I'm probably just gonna JB weld the thing in there. SR things, it's fine. But besides that, I mean, the engine did amazing.
Yeah.
Like, apps held up amazing, cooling system was great, trans felt great, everything felt great besides, well, the steering, so. Fresh build things, I can't be mad about it. We'll fix, move on, and the car will be freaking sick.
Test again.
I mean, I got like that one lap, I got like 2 laps chasing Tom, and once I finally figured out his line, I was on him until he just ran out of tire and fell off track. So I'm excited. It was a little ego hurting in the beginning because the car was so tricky to drive, but we'll get this fixed.
It's testing. It's a brand new build.
It's a brand new build, so at least we have some closure. But for now, you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. We'll see you guys very shortly.
It's sad because I